Hello everybody and welcome to the tour of Stoevers Trail. This is in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. I have the XR out today. I have a flat going on with my Vesk, so we will not be riding that. So just starting here in the parking lot that you'll be in, it is a kind of a long entrance till you get there. Obviously you just kind of take it easy because you might have people biking and hiking and such. So I kind of use this rock as my starting point. And it is kind of nice that you get a little bit of a practice before you get going. And it starts off a bit narrow here. And you can't really see it here, but it definitely goes uphill, and then as you get to the top, the gravel gets a little bit more of a sink on you. And then this part is a little sketchy. It is kind of like in front of that other parking lot there, and you will run into a little bit of ruts. So what I pointed out over there, I thought it would be a good place to go and do some drops, but the concrete blocks that are in there have such a huge gap that I don't know if I would have been able to do anything on there. So this part is kind of your uphill. It does have some broken up parts of, like, I guess it was paved at one point. So you have some of these like paved chunks that are there, and everything else is just going to be broken up gravel for you. And there is like one ruddy spot from rainfall and stuff there. And you do need to watch out for that big tree root that's in the middle of the trail there. Can be fun to bonk off of, but if you're trying to do a speed run, you might want to avoid that. Alright, now we are starting to approach. It kind of tucks you into this heavy wooded area. And what's really cool is this trail here, you're pretty much going around this giant lake that's located here. So you do have some benches there if you wanted to take a break and check things out. And this part here, what's really cool is when you're riding, you can see that there's multiple lines that you can kind of take in between the trees and stuff. So this could be a really cool time to make it kind of like your little playground, because you have the bench there to kind of chill and relax. And if you wanted to rip around a line, you can. And it does get a little chunky here at this part. And then this turn here, this is a huge dip that you're going down. And it does have a bit of a concrete slab there. So it's kind of weird because you go down and then there's a bit of a divot. So you can end up smacking your tail there. But as long as you ride it out, you'll be just fine. And this part here is all paved, but it's an extremely narrow part. And then here, you don't want to take the right. It's going to end up taking you out to the street. Going left is the way you want to go to finish off your loop here. And this part, it's a bit wider, which is really nice. This is kind of your chill time and really rip it, because you do get a little bit of a whoop-de-doos here and there, but there's nothing extreme that you need to avoid. Now coming up to here, I think during a summertime or something, it would be a lot easier to get through, but because of the leaves and stuff falling, there's a lot of tree roots and stuff sticking up out of the ground, and it was kind of hard to tell where they were with all the leaves laying down. So if you are coming here in the fall, just kind of be aware of that you might get some good pops from your wheel. Alright, now this narrows out extremely, and you gotta kind of learn how to keep yourself in that line there, because if not, you're going to be going over some lips there on the ends. Pretty good downhill dip here going into the bridge, and then we're going to see how this goes for my time trial that will be coming next week, but the geese here really like this spot. So you kind of have to be cautious and be careful. Obviously you don't want to do anything where they're going to get aggressive on you. As long as you take your time here, you're going to be fine. And it is actually a really cool thing to see, and it's like a little bit of a break as well. After the geese dodging here, things do kind of widen up for you here, and I didn't necessarily see any tree root ruts or anything popping up when I was ripping through here, so this is a good spot. You can kind of relax and just rip it up. This part here, you're kind of approaching to the end, but what's nice is this is kind of a bit of a snaky part, and you get these nice trees and good scenery here as well. And I just use these two rocks to kind of make it the end of the lap, and then you can just ride on back to your parking spot. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you with the time trial series next week. Take care.